How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Waifu Mondays, episode 6. Why do I keep forgetting the name? I just put it on. Oh. Well, so much for No Scuff, episode 5. Dang it, shouldn't. I have been messing myself up with the numbers lately, and for some reason, I can't get on Kick for some reason. I'm getting a gateway timeout, like the servers having a problem or something. So I'm not entirely sure if any of you can hear me. You're getting that, because like you're getting that too. Oh, okay, so it's not just me. Oh, okay, it's back. No, it's back. It's back. Yeah, it's back. Oh my god. Okay, I thought it was going crazy for a minute. Okay, I can see the chat again. I think it just temporarily. I think it was just a temporary outage. Whew. That was close. So, how's it going, everybody? It is Monday. Hope you're all having a really good one today. We got some good waifu content, of course. Brown Dust 2. It's a new week, so we're going to start off right with one of your favorites. Yes, run that, please. Oh, and of course, all the background music that I'm currently playing right now is provided by Ruby Zephyr. This one is Digital Daydreams. Also, everyone, definitely make sure to go to my link tree down below. It has all my links and links to all my affiliates. My affiliate links have my codes built into them, so you don't have to put it in yourself. If it doesn't work, definitely let me know, and I'll try to correct the link. But I tested them out myself; they should be fine. So, last week's been rather crazy. How has it been for all of you? You can hear me. Okay, good. Apparently we might be having another what is it, an update? Yeah, we might be getting another update. Finished Arkham Asylum again earlier for the 100th time. That's actually really good. Oh, okay. Oh, watch this just zip right by. This is the power of gigabit internet. And if only I had known this sooner, I would probably not have struggled for all of my streams for a year. You live and learn. You live and learn, chat. You live and learn. It is lol. I'll be playing Arkham City again soon. Nice. I do want to play the Batman games. I do want to play them. I've always wanted to play them, but I was just too broke to play them. You should. I know. I'm going to try this year. This year is actually going to have more games. Good ones. Not saying that the The indie games. Oh my god, I can't believe I just had coffee and I'm forgetting stuff. Arkham City has animated series Batman as a skin. It does. Bet you can use 2. It does. Really? I actually want to know. Oh my god. If that's actually true, I'm definitely getting it now. Yeah, this year. No less, probably this summer. It's happening. Fall at the latest. Batman Beyond skin? Yes! Oh my god! What the fuck? Okay, that was on purpose. Follow Pixel Plus to never miss a stream. Oh my god. You are free to clip that if you wish. That was wild. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got today. Let's see what we got today. I did. Why do I feel like I'm like... Actually, no. No, this will be great. This will be great for content. This will make great content. Dice? Is this Monopoly? Why did suddenly get so actiony all of a sudden? What happened? Dice game. Throw dice. 2. Three. Awesome. Lumi's still alive too, and he missed seeing those. Jeez, shame. Well, he'll see it on the clip. He'll get to see it on the clip just like everybody else. I'm gonna be on top of making sure I submit my clips in time. Like, I really need to start uploading day of. Like, get off my ass. Let's go to the restaurant! We got stuff we gotta do there anyway. Give me blue. What? Gimme. Gimme. Why are you still shirtless? There's a dress code in here. Sir, sir, sir. Listen to me when I'm talking. There's a dress code. There is a dress code. You're not even listening. Whatever. I need to remember to upload them these days. In the day of, to be honest. Yeah, me too. Me too. I need to... Like, I actually need to do more. Give me that coin. Give me that coin, punk. Give me that coin, punk. Hand it over. Not sure what I use this for anymore. Nice. Oh, it's a kitchen. It's a kitchen, chat. Yes. Level 7. 9 stars a minute. Maybe that's the last one I can do for a while. But I'm rich. 7.5 million coins. I am loaded. If only that could be real life. Oh, that would be nice. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's see what we got. Is that a cat? Is that a cat? No, it's a deer. That's a deer just ate in the restaurant. Nokotan? Up, gone. What the? Hey, yellow shit! Get out. Get the fuck out of my... You little shit. Oh, look at that, more deer. What the... they're cute. They're cute. They're very cute. Why are you not cleaning? Clean, damn you! Clean! Can't you see we have a... Can't you see we're busy today? We have a lot of people here. Hey! Hey! They want straight... Oh my god, they left. Huh? You little shit! Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get out now. Leave. 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 You... The nerve. The nerve. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get out of here. No. Lovey-dovey in the restaurant. Forbidden. It is forbidden. Oh my god, this guy is freaking ridiculous. Look at him. Look at him. He don't know where to go. He don't know where to go. It's almost like and then he just runs. And then he just runs. He didn't even pay his tab. This is the kind of crap I have to deal with in this restaurant. But everyone here is at least competent, so I mean for the most part, other than this one maid. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh my god. You must be so lonely over here. Broden pay, shake my head. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Oh, there she is. Check on staff members. Oh, I'm checking. Hey, where is that thief? Where is that thief? I know he's gonna be here. Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, dang. I'm getting richer by the minute. Okay, no. Oh, okay. So that's like if I collect from them on the regular. Apparently, I might be congested today, everybody. So I do apologize in advance if my voice does not sound good. Sudden weather changes happening. Okay, let's gamble. Oh my god, there it is again. Oh, what the? Hey, wait. God damn. Chad, this game is trying to get me in trouble. It's really trying to get me in trouble. No way, right off the bat. Right off the bat? No freaking way. No freaking way. An elegant appear. Damn it. That ain't what I wanted. That's fine. You're gonna get in trouble. No, not what I wanted. No, not what I wanted. Closer, but not what I wanted. No. No, again. Oh my god. I don't want sands! I didn't want sands. Can you believe that a lot of people like got upset because of this of an anime convention in Texas when it wasn't allowing Easter or rabbit iconography or something, or even like bunny outfits, because like right next door there was an Easter egg hunt the same time of the con. People were actually upset about that the on-site property was not allowing bunny cosplays of any kind, even though like one of the VTubers, or FaceCon, yeah, FaceCon, like they could have that convention like any time of the year, but they chose to have it around Easter. That's just poor thinking. That's just poor planning. Because normally FaceCon would be like 18 plus, but for some reason I would think it's 18 plus, but for some reason it wasn't. And it was they wanted it to be family friendly, of all things, since when the hell are VTubers family friendly? And in my opinion, I don't really view VTubers as a family friendly thing. It's like most of us are 18 and up for a reason, but for like obvious reasons, because we don't necessarily hold back on a lot of what we do, so we prefer our audiences to be 18 and up. Especially when the jokes and the humor can get a little bit crazy. But, again, that's just my opinion. I just would not have my conventions so close to a religious holiday. I will try to, you know, plan ahead to not do that, and if you can't do it in that one state because that's like the only time slot available, well, guess what? Don't do it there. Still, don't do it there. Be like, okay, sorry everybody, but because of restrictions in this one venue, we can't do it there. So we have to move the con date for somewhere else and for a different date. Like, they have the power to do that. And I think it's something about like them not wanting to do that. Or they couldn't do that, to be fair. I don't know, it just seems like there was like a gap in communication or some kind of common sense error. Because even though that people were, like, fans of the con were not particularly happy about it, the opposite is also true, that it makes sense for a venue that is having like a Christian event like right next door. They don't want stuff to get confused. So again, bad location, poor time planning. That's all I can chalk it up to. Fire who set that up. That's all I can say. I mean, no, don't really. I mean, like, don't really fire them, but don't let them go. Don't let them go planning stuff like that again. Because that's a colossal fuck up on their end. Actually, I'm starting to get hungry now. Mind if I stop by? Oh, that's the end conversation. Oh, okay. Let's go. Oh my god, my voice sounds awful. It's my nose, chat. Apparently, I'm dying. It appears I am dying again, chat, and I'm not going to survive this. I'm not going to survive this. No. No, no. No, I am not going to survive this. No. No, it's definitely not happening, chat. I'm definitely dying today. Nipper steps in. Ah. My nose. For some reason, it's getting worse. Like now my nose is actually starting to hurt. Like, what the hell is happening? Okay, apparently my nose is unbearably dry right now. Like, I have no idea what's going on. I can't be dehydrated because I've been drinking water today. It's gotta be... Yeah, it's gotta be because that heat wave is coming in. So, like, after today in Virginia Beach... in Virginia... No, not Virginia Beach. I don't even live there. Later this week in Virginia, there's supposed to be a heat wave coming in. So, yeah, spring's already here in my area. This has never happened. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. This had... Yeah, my nose getting congested when it goes from winter to spring. Yeah, that's definitely happened, but I don't think I have any allergies. Nipper steps into the restaurant looking a little more disheveled as usual. Than usual. Phew, I'm so hungry I could eat like a horse. I could eat a horse. Am I dyslexic? You should have had a snack. Well, there's a lot of shop owners who are uncomfortable with me right now. Words make me stop cooking for a moment. I feel anger. I feel anger rising. But I keep it hidden and ask calmly. Have you met with any other clients? I've met with about 20 of them now. How did it go? No, man, they all canceled. But it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I kind of saw that coming. It's really not okay. Maybe not. Oh my god. Hold on, chat. I gotta do something with my nose. Hold on. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Ugh, I found some sinus relief. And, I just took it, so hopefully it'll do something. Neighbors, like I said before, if there's anything I can do to... What's wrong? I forgot to go to the cafe in the alleyway. Master, I need to go. But what about your food? I'm sorry, I'll come back later and finish it. You've gotta keep your strength up. You gotta make sure you have that number. You gotta make sure you order a number 9, a number 9, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, 245, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. I knew somewhere down the line I was going to be able to do that line. Hey! I did it again. See you later, master. All you had to do, Pixel. All you had to do was follow the damn train. I can't do the voice. I can't. I don't think I could. Especially not with nasal congestion this bad. Oh my god. Also, I'm not black. Is it? Oh, jeez. Once Never's steps out, she is out of sight. And then out alongside. Never's didn't ask for help, but I can't just leave things as they are. I decided to lock up the restaurant and visit the shops we went together. My first shop is a little bakery. Ah! Jeez, and the music just kicks up like that. It's the first place I visited with Nevers. Nevers? Is it Nevers or Nevers? I need to keep drinking water. I honestly wonder if it might be that I'm dehydrated. I did kind of have 2 back-to-back cups of coffee, but that shouldn't be what causes nasal congestion. A shop that canceled the contract because of pressure from big companies. As I walk in, the owner looks at me with a weary expression. You're here about Neighbors, right? Can we talk for a bit? Sorry, but I can't hire Neighbors as a contract agent. Getting involved with someone who's crossed the big companies is risky for me too. If I work with someone who's been blacklisted by a big company, who knows what will happen to me? You could probably still have your tea shop. Do you know why Neighbors is in this situation? Well, that's because, please, I'm asking you to reconsider appointing Neighbors as your contract agent. Give me some time to think about it. Thank you. My eye! Why, Eyelash? Why do you attack my eyeball like that? Oh my god. I hate it with my nose. First, my nose, my eyelash. I sound like a friggin' robot. I mean, come on, I'm a cyber, but... Jeez. Thank you, I'll be on my way now. I sound awful. After saying my goodbyes, I quickly step out of the bakery. And the thing is, I don't even feel sick. I'm not sick. My nose is just deciding to fight me today. There are still plenty of places I need to visit. Hold on. Okay, that was distracting me. Also, their responses are the same. While I feel sorry for Neighbors, they're unwilling to risk their own businesses. This isn't easy. The sun's starting to set, and I haven't gotten a single firm appointment. Commitment! Appointment. Oh my god. Just as I'm about to sit down, feeling drained and discouraged, someone calls out to me. Oh, look who it is. Aren't you the one who came here with neighbors? The person who approaches me is the owner of the tea house I visited with neighbors. I remember him as a kind, gentle, older man who chatted with neighbors so easily and naturally. Do you remember me? Why, of course. I make a point to remember all my customers. Especially those who came with Miss Neighbors. How could I forget? But you're not with Neighbors today. You haven't heard about what's happening to her? What do you mean? Please tell me if you can. I filled the tea house owner in on what's happening with Neighbors. I explained how she's tirelessly... oh my god. I explained how she worked tirelessly to manage contracts for the small shop owners. Oh my god. Oh, this is not good today. Tell him now. I tell him how, as a result, she became a target for big companies, which pressured the shops and led to many canceled contracts. I also mentioned Neighbors' guilt over feeling like she's put the shop owners in a tough spot. Though, I admit that's the last part. Damn it. Though I admit that's... that last part's just my assumption. Oh my god. The owner's face turns serious as he nods understandingly. I had no idea. I'm sorry to... oh my gosh, it's getting worse. My nose is getting worse. I'm sorry to hear what she's been through. Is there anything you could do to help Neighbors, sir? You mean keeping her as a contract agent? Is that too much to ask? Neighbors has done so much for me. It's time I help her out. Really? You will? Yes, please let Neighbors know that I want to continue working with her. Thank you so much. No need to thank me. Just send my regards to Neighbors. I definitely will. Joy wells up inside me. It feels like all my fatigue just vanished. Oh, Nate! Master, I noticed the shop was closed. Is everything alright? You didn't have any trouble with the big companies, did you? Don't worry. I just had some errands and had to close up early. By the way, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. I'd like to discuss it in person. Huh? What do you want to discuss? You'll find out when you get here. Until then, it's a secret. Alright, what's gonna happen? Master, like you said. Damn it. Way too much energy in that. Master, like you said, is it okay if I just come eat now? Of course. Is there anything you want to eat? Something I want? Is pasta okay? That's a piece of cake. No, not cake. Pasta!
No! This is Patrick!
I'm not sure if I did that right. Yeah, I can do pasta. Oh, great. I'll head to the restaurant right now. I'll be there in 15 minutes. That's too fast. Take your time. Oh, there's just no
spider!
Alright, let's go. My door was actually cracked open a little bit, and yeah, I need to make sure to remember. I really need to make sure to remember that. Something feels off. Huh? Really off. Ventana is... Ventana is still sitting at the table in the restaurant, smiling to herself. When her eyes suddenly meet mine from across the room, she perfectly twirls her pasta around her fork. Nom nom. The way she stuffs her mouth full of pasta is pretty cute. What? Like what? She's stuffing her face with pasta like a chipmunk or something? That's cute. Okay. Though her ears are red again today. I should ask how the pasta tastes and check how Ventana's doing. As I approach her, Ventana quickly wipes her mouth and brushes her hair back. Master, how's the pasta? The pasta is seriously amazing. It's a little salty, but the savory flavor just fills your mouth. Even though the straightening dish isn't actually a thing, if I eat this, I'll train really hard. That might be my own way of getting stronger, right? Yes! Eating a proper meal while training is great for the body. But Master... Ventana interlaces her fingers, her face flushing white, and continues carefully. When do you rest, Master? I'm not asking because I'm curious or anything. You just always seem busy. When was the last time I rested? Come to think of it, Ventana might be the first person to ever ask me that. The restaurant is always busy, so I don't really have days off. Then what about the day you helped me train? I just made a little time that day. You must be super tired right now. Just used to it now. So it's not that bad. Yeah, as I stream like, around like 6 times a day. Not 6 times a day, oh my god! 6 times a week! I'm tired. Aren't you exhausted from cooking and serving non-stop? I'm sure of it. I can't help but nod at not when Ventana looks at me with the sparkling eyes, and partially revealing her cleavage. Yeah, you could say that. Even my arms start tingling and my legs. Well, oh my god! Okay, we get it. You're into her. God damn it, that was her saying that. I can't read. Oh my god. Just, oh my god. Delete me now. Ventana is saying, oh my god. Wait, what? I'm glad you're having fun, Sydney. I'm glad you're having fun. Ventana says, even my arms start tingling my neck after I swing my sword. Do you like my sword? Oh my god, but do you like my sword, my diamond sword? Oh god damn it, I can't even do this song right now. My nose is that bad right now. But if I soak myself in the special hot spring at our bathhouse, I'm totally fine the next day. Man, I wish I had a hot spring or a hot tub. That'd be great. So the source of Ventana's ridiculous stamina is a hot spring. Riz, yeah. The reason she can stay so energetic despite such harsh training every day might really be that hot spring. Well, what helps me with what really helps me with energy these days is I managed to make it up to a 5-minute cold shower, and just pretty much just going through it really gives me some energy throughout the day, even with coffee. If you really want to, Master, I wouldn't mind taking you to our bathhouse. Yes. Ventana turns her head away and speaks while looking down. She might be autistic. She might be autistic, chat. I haven't properly rested in a while, so maybe I should give the bathhouse a shot. Dude, you'd be stupid not to at this point. Sure, I'd love to go. Yeah, awesome. That dumb sticker. What? Ventana suddenly jumps to her feet, her eyes sparkling as she clenches her fist. Yatta! Oh my god, that sounded awful. That sounded terrible. Ugh. Never do that again. Never let me do that again. Dumb sticker. Never let me do that again. I'll just do it the normal way. Yatta. Follow Pixel Plus to never miss a stream. Yeah. Definitely do what that says. Then I'll tell my friend who works at the hot spring ahead of time so you can enjoy a special course. Wata. I said yata, not wata. I mean, that works too, I guess. I should drink it. Thank you for the reminder. A special course too. Where can she run out? You helped me with trainings, right? So I want to repay you. He's got to get a happy ending, chat. It's not because I'm worried about you or anything. And she decides to go tsundere. So don't get the wrong idea. I didn't say anything, but Ventana raises her voice slightly and keeps going. I'll let you know when the special course is ready. I have to practice the Moonlight Towel blade style now. Good luck today. Yeah, see you next time. She totally wants to do it. Happy ending. She totally wants to do it. Ventana grabs her teeth and walks toward the restaurant door. For some reason, her face is bursting with a smile. They're totally gonna do it. They're totally gonna do it, chat. It's obvious. I think carefully about Ventana's expression and behavior. She's acting strange again today. Wow, I wonder. I mean seriously. Because it's almost like shit. There might be. Because there might be like she's into you, dude. I mean, this whole restaurant thing is basically building you a harem, dude. You got bitches coming every single day. Like, seriously. The amount of dudes that'd be so freaking jealous about this. I can name 3. She kept smiling at me, and whenever our eyes met, she suddenly slurped down her pasta. Slurp, 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 slurping it up. Oh my god. When I got close, her face flushed red. Oh my god, and it's going into detail, chat. It's actually going into detail. And she couldn't meet my gaze. Look, she's either into you or she's autistic. And even then, your chances are still not 0. Her eyes kept darting around. Probably autistic. I don't know. There's a chance she might be autistic. Or both. Oh god, that's even worse. It's basically game over, dude. You have an autistic... Because, like, you have a thick autistic chick after you. Run for the hills, man. You're cooked. Could it be? Master, your progress seems to be going smoothly. At this rate, we'll be able to collect her emotion. It's a cold. Excuse me? What? It's definitely a cold. After looking at all the signs, it's definite she has a cold. Vitana said it was a mild cold, but it's clearly a nasty one. Denial. Straight up denial. Nope, Lumi would be like, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Yeah. He definitely wants the fat bottom Spriggans. This isn't the time for this. I should at least get her some cold medicine later. Apparently, our hero is thick in the head. He obviously does not know. At that moment, I feel a chilling gaze on my back. Feeling uneasy, I turn my head and see Vela standing right beside me. Is something wrong, Vela? No, it's nothing. I was wrong to expect anything. You were expecting something? Just forget the cold medicine. Just don't forget the cold medicine. Now then, excuse me. Oh, she wants to collect the emotion love. So lets out a quiet sigh, turns around, disappearing just like that. Well, I know Spriggan would like to, because they would like to date her. Spriggan? Lumi! I meant Lumi! So dang. Vela was really expecting to collect that new emotion. Master, I told my friend about it, and she said she would prepare a special hot spring course. Really? Yep. The special course is collecting falling leaves in the garden, doing towel laundry, and even cleaning the hot spring baskets. Is that really a relaxation course? Huh? It's not? Now that I think about it, there's nothing about actually entering the hot spring. I'll talk to her again. It's fine, take your time. I'll message you again once it's ready. Then I'm off to train. Good luck with your training today. Okay, that's the end of the conversation. Okay, I guess that's... Oh, no. Immediately, there's 2 more. Okay, give that a break for now. Let's go back to this. Okay, the new chapter should be out right about now. Yep, they're out. Oh god, no, not this thing again! Oh god. Dude. What? Oh, come on, it's freaking obvious! It's way too... It is way too damn... It is way too freaking obvious. No, chat. No, seriously, look at this. No, seriously, look at this! How is that not obvious? How is that not obvious that that's something that you freaking get from Adam and Eve? Like, what the hell? Oh my god. They're not even hiding it. They're not even hiding it, chat. They're not even hiding it. It's right freaking there, staring at me right in the face. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah, that's wild, chat. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, that's definitely a wand. That's definitely a wand that she definitely does not shove up her ass. Who said that? Who said that? I didn't say that. I don't know who said that. With the sudden appearance of the giant robot, the parking lot is now a hellscape of fleeing people and screams. Oh, now I can suddenly read. Amid the pandemonium, some even tried to push back into the supermarket where the contract war is still raging on. From the Oh, the medicine is starting to kick in. From the supermarket's glass doors, now blown apart by the missile shockwave, burst two figures. Golly! It's the individuals in charge of the contract war inside the supermarket. Diana of Ida Company and Val's of Tori Company. Excuse me. I must admit, you're holding out pretty well. But is that all you got? I heard Ida's department heads are absolute beasts, but it looks like they don't quite live up to their reputation. You should be the sales department. You should see this. Those would be the sales department heads. I'm just a researcher from R&D. Figures. No wonder you've been playing defense this whole time. You're not bad, but it's about time we wrap this up. I'll take you down, win this contract war, and take that woman from earlier while I'm at it. Ha! Not if I can help it. As if on cue, a hail of machine gun fire rakes across the ground, homing on Valve. Valve quickly... help. Leaps backward, escaping the line of fire, and reflexively raised her gun to return fire toward the source. Only then does she see it. What fired at her is a figure over 10 meters tall. A robot? Where the hell did that thing come from? Faust levels both her pistols at the overwhelmingly massive robot and empties her magazine into it. The bullets ricochet off its arm, scattering sparks, but doing no real damage. I didn't know Ida was about to use these brutish machines. Looks like your style changed while I wasn't looking. Well, I suppose there's no harm in seeing how far this can go. With a faint whoosh, Faust disappears. Only the sound of rapid footsteps fading into the distance can be heard moments later. It seems like she's got the wrong idea. The robot isn't from Ida Company. Well then, now that the nuisance is gone, I should get back to Olivia. A sly smile briefly crosses Diana's face, but it doesn't last long. Is this what they mean by the magical girl code of honor? Diana lets out a deep sigh and raises her communicator. This is Diana, broadcasting to all personnel currently engaged in the contract war. An emergency situation has occurred. In accordance with emergency response guidelines, we are enacting protocol ECP-0074. As of now, the contract war is temporarily suspended. All personnel are to disengage and regroup in the parking lot. All resources are redirected toward minimizing civilian casualties. Oh my god. I remember the supermarket where the infamous fleeing immigrants clip came from. It's not that famous. Come on. Come on, man. It's not that famous. It's not that famous. Yeah, it could have been, but it didn't. Maybe later. Maybe some other time. Maybe it'll... Maybe later. Maybe soon. Who knows? Hold on. Those poor immigrants. Meanwhile, atop a giant robot standing in the middle... Standing in the middle of the parking lot. Files clings to the robot, several meters above the ground, firing her pistol point blank into its knee. I wanted to see if my bullets could penetrate its armor at close range, but it looks like firing point blank at its joints would cut it. This thing's tougher than it looks. The robot slams its massive hand toward the knee Valve was hanging on. There's no way to dodge while clinging to it. Valve has no choice but to leap toward the ground. Valve drops from height several meters and lands gracefully on her feet. Oh my god, my nose. The sinus medicine is not working too well. But just as the robot's foot is about to come crashing down toward her, gunfire suddenly rains from every direction, striking the robot. The robot halts itself, retracts its foot, and begins wildly firing machine guns mounted on both arms. What? Surprise. While the robot's attention is on the incoming barrage, Diana approaches Valve once more. The fact that you're attacking the robot must mean it doesn't belong to Ida. Correct. That unit doesn't belong to us. It's a super alloy transformer fusion robot from Ginner Industry. Super alloy? What? Super alloy transformer fusion robot. The sheer absurdity of the phrase, especially in the middle of a contract war, leaves Valve momentarily speechless. You're telling me Ginner built that thing to deploy it? Today, Junior! You're telling me Ginner built that thing to deploy it in the contract wars? Why they built it isn't important. What matters is it's been deployed here. It's attacking civilians. We have to stop it before the damage spreads any further. So I want you to give us a hand, help us take it down. If that thing belongs to Ginner, stopping civilian casualties here is a responsibility. There's no reason that either or Tori to get involved. I'm not wasting my resources fighting that thing when there's nothing in it for my company. Who's to say there'll be nothing in it for you? Neutralizing robot caused Ginner to lose their influence in the contract war entirely. No longer interested in the contract war at the supermarket. Olivia, was it? Recruiting her is my main objective, and the only thing that'll benefit my company as of now. I'm going to find her and finish our talk. If you intend to stop me, draw your gun, otherwise step aside. I really don't want to do this. Diana lets out a sigh as if she has no choice. She lifts her head and looks straight at Valve. I'll give you Olivier's personal contract information. Contact information. The one you're so eager to recruit. Heh. A satisfied smile spreads across Val's lips. Alright then, we have a deal. So what do you need me to do? That robot can't be taken down with conventional power. Firepower. Oh my god, my voice. We need to bring something stronger. Until then, I need you to draw its attention away from the civilians. Do you think you can continue fighting? I've got stamina to spare. Emma's running a little low, though. I got you covered. Diana sets the case she's been carrying down on the ground. Once she taps the top of the case a few times, and the needle on the dial turns and stops at red quadrant. With a hiss of vapor, the case opens, revealing pistols and magazines packed tightly inside. I believe this should be enough. Is there any reason you're going this far? Aside from meeting company's code about minimizing civilian harm. It's just a habit I picked up back at my old company. There's nothing I hate more than a liability. The moment you become aware of one, it needs to be gotten rid of. Whether it's a code or a habit. Wait, what? Boss quietly crouches down, pulls out the pistols and magazines from the case, and stuffs them into her handbag. Really? Sure not her cleavage? How much time do you need? Just hold out for a while. I'll bring out some heavy-duty firepower in the meantime. There's the butt wand. Leaving the robot of Val's, Diana mobilizes Ida's employees and begins sweeping the parking lot. After receiving word from one of her sporans that a civilian matching Olivier's description is standing near the parking lot exit, Diana immediately heads that way. Sure enough, Olivier is standing there. Olivier. As soon as she spots her, Diana runs over and stops in front of Olivier. Diana. Phew, thank goodness I'm not too late. Since we're short on time, I'll get straight to the point. Olivier, we need your help. Please, help us defeat the robot. Stop it. I told you I'm retired. I'm not getting involved in this. Yet here you are, still haven't gone home. You stayed because you thought you might need to help if people are in danger, didn't you? Helping people when there's trouble, that's the Magical Girl Code of Honor. Fine, I won't deny it. I stayed because I was worried about everyone. But protecting people and taking down a robot are two completely different things. I don't want to stick my nose into something that has nothing to do with me. What if it does have something to do with you? What? Allow me to explain. That robot is GNR's GNR-GH01. It was developed as a weapon back in when interdimensional monsters were threatening civilian lives. In other words, back when magical girls were still active. Diana begins to explain the origin of the robot in the parking lot to Olivier. The Super Allied Transform Fusion robot. It was GNR Genner Industries' solution for the colossal monsters that were far too powerful for ordinary magical girls to handle. However, at the time, Genner's technology wasn't advanced enough to meet technical requirements to fight those monsters. First, it needed a defensive system capable of withstanding the monsters' overwhelming power. Second, it needed firepower strong enough to pierce their hardened outer shells. To compensate for their technology limitations, Genera continued to research by integrating magic with science. Their research into defensive systems capable of countering physical attacks eventually led to the development of bullet-deflecting ballistic fibers and protective coatings. Their attempts to enhance firepower by incorporating magic into firearms later involved a non-lethal ammunition technology. And yet, the project never came to fruition. It was ultimately abandoned. The reason was the emergency of a magical girl who could defeat a colossal monsters all by herself. That alone wouldn't have been enough to scrap the project. Even if the current threat was gone, the future threats would have still required countermeasures. But that magical girl didn't stop there. She crossed the dimensions alone, stormed the monster stronghold, and completely destroyed their hive at the source. She ended the war against monsters and erased every reason magical girls needed to exist. That magical girl was you, Oliver. Olivier. Damn. So what? Are you trying to blame me for creating a world that no longer needs magical girls? No. I think you did the right thing. Safeguarding the peace of lives of civilians is a magical girl's primary duty and responsibility. You did the most magical girl thing possible. Any magical girl would stand by your decision. Would they really? When I was about to fire the final spell at the hive, plenty of people opposed it. The Minister of the Magical Girl Bureau, the CEO of MLS, they all tried to stop me. They said the magical industry supported countless livelihoods, and wiping out the enemy would destroy our own. Yeah, company's thinking about money. But I ignored them and fired it, because I got fired anyway. The rest is history. Now there's no place left for magical girls. Do you regret what you did? If you were put in the same situation again, I'd fire without hesitation, just like I did back then. Why are you smiling? Because you truly are a fascinating specimen. Also, I think you've made your decision regarding finding the robot. If your resolve to protect civilians truly has not wavered, then surely you'll help me stop that robot threatening the lives of those helpless citizens. Yeah, that's quite a decision to make, lady. God damn. There's no frickin' way the fabric can hold all of that. There's just no way there's no way this fabric can actually humanly hold all of that. What? Why would you jump to that conclusion? Because nothing's changed between then and now. Ultimately, it comes down to either you'll fight as a magical girl for the safety of the people, you'll fight for the safety of the people. Look at what the robot is doing. Olivia looks toward the robot rampaging through the parking lot. Val's is doing her best to draw its attention, but every so often the robot retaliates by firing its surroundings, putting the civilians in danger. Dem titties can't be contained for real. No, they really can't. Alright, if that robot is part of the contract war, shouldn't dealing with the responsibility shouldn't dealing with be the responsibility of the companies involved? Of course. That's why we're committing all our resources to stopping it. Unfortunately, it's absorbing and deflecting physical attacks, We can't stop it with the weapons we have right now. You're the only one who can. Who can help. Fine, I'll do it. But on one condition. I absolutely won't transform. Why not? Isn't it obvious? Yeah, we all know it's obvious. She has to. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, chat. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. It's very painfully obvious. I'm not about to shout the magical girl phrases and strike a pose at my age. For a brief moment, dozens of mischievous, deeply embarrassing ideas flashed into Diana's mind. Oh no! Oh no! It's like when you have that one friend you know better than to tell anything embarrassing about, but then because you know she's gonna blackmail you with it to do stupid shit later on. But she decides not to provoke Olivia any further. That's a shame. I've been prepared something for a situation like this. You prepared something? A magical girl transformation costume, of course. A complete set at that. Wand, shoes, gloves, even underwear. Oh god. An image of herself transforming into a magical girl flashes through Olivia's mind, and she breaks into a coughing fit. Olivia quietly decides that such a sight must never be seen, must never see the light of day. I don't know, like I know the chat wants to see that. I know the chat wants to see that. Olivia quietly decides. Oh yeah, but. If you're curious, I could show you. I won't force you to wear it, but would you like to give it a once-over? Olivia can tell she's being led along by Diana, but she's still a magical girl at heart. The mention of a magical girl costume is enough to spark her curiosity. Well, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. Just a peek. Very well. Diana smiles quietly, the corners of her lips curling upward. It's a smile of someone who's landed a big catch. Oh boy. It's about to get spicy, chat. It is about to get spicy. Very spicy. Okay, Olivia flat out refuses the offer while complaining about the outfit. Deciding to face the situation in her own way. Really? So she's not gonna wear it. Give it a moment. Okay. Giving it a moment. Give me a moment. Diana sets her case down on the ground again. Wait. Don't tell me it's actually in that case. Of course it is. Are you carrying a transformation costume around? Why are you carrying a transformation costume around with you? Yeah, that is kind of weird. Didn't you say meeting me today was a coincidence? Olivia, I used to dedicate my entire life to magical girls. Carrying around a magical girl costume I worked so hard to make isn't that strange, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, no, when you put it that way. If you're going to carry one around, at least carry your own. My specialty is technical research. I'm better at making people transform than transforming myself. Always have an answer for everything, don't you? A few more rhythmic taps, and the needle on the dial spins before yelling at the yellow quadrant. Allow me to show you. Diana opens the case. With a sharp hiss and an intense light spills out from inside. Just from the glow alone, it's obvious how potent the Magic Girl costume is. Without realizing it, Olivia swallows hard and as she peers inside. And inside, she sees a skimpy as fuck outfit. It seems like you like it a lot. What? Are you seriously planning on making me wear this? I was saying, what's wrong? Don't you like it? Performance-wise, there's nothing to worry about. It's actually far superior than what you're used to back then. During your active years, technical limitations capture output, but now you can fire magical spells without any restrictions. That's not the problem. Then what is? No, it's... You need to put the problem into words, or I won't be able to fix it. Oh, for goodness sake. How am I supposed to wear something this revealing? That's the issue? Yes, Diana, that's the issue. Yeah, no, you're not a student. No, you're not a student anymore. It's like you're a lady with thick mama milkers. I have a child with your mommy milkers. If I run around dressed like that with your mommy milkers, people will think I'm some kind of pervert again with big mommy milkers. And compared to back then, I've put on weight. Like that ass and mommy milkers. Nobody wants to see a magical girl with a physique like mine. I think you're being too hard on yourself, lady. I strongly disagree. It was tailored at your measurements from your active days, so it might fit a little tight now, but it's actually why people are going to. Enough! Olivia snaps back and turns toward the rampaging robot. I can take it down without transforming. I've dealt with situations like this worse times than I can count. While still holding onto her shopping basket, Olivia opens her hand. Light flickers around her palm, and her basket slowly begins to float. Most magic girls only use magic by tapping into power within their costumes. You are the only one who could draw out magic without relying on one. But even if it's you, I don't think you can take that robot down without transforming. Odds are... Did you forget, Diana? The odds mean nothing to us. Diana's eyes momentarily widen in shock. Back when Olivia was still active, and Diana was the youngest magical researcher freshly hired at Magical Lyrical Sparkle Company. Oh my god, that's such a mouthful. Those were the same words Diana used to hear the magic girl she looked up to the most. The similar line seems to unleash a chain of memories in Diana's mind. Damage sustained. Costing damage 63.37%. Core output dropping. I don't recommend continuing, Olivier. It's too dangerous. If you don't retreat now, For someone who's normally cold and to the point, you sound unusually flustered today. Take a deep breath, Diana. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Feeling better? Yes. Good. Now do exactly as I tell you. Disable the costume's defensive functions and funnel output to my hand. I'm going to vaporize the monster's hive in a single shot. But I know it's reckless, but it has to be done. The channel will be jammed if we wait too long. We have to finish this before higher-ups notice. This is the only way we can end this tragedy for good. I understand. Let's do it. Ah! Diana! I didn't say to blow my clothes off. Oh, so she was naked? No, I can see you see you there anyway. Is there a problem? No, not at all. Having expected Olivia's bold response, Diana can't help but smile. I thought so. By the way, your odds of success are... You're still talking about the odds? That means nothing to us. Hey, here I go. Kaboom! I never told Olivia this, but back then, Operation success rate was 0.03. Watching Olivia dash forward, Diana murmurs quietly to herself. Show me. Show me. Show me the magical girl you used to be. The ass will wobble. The titties will shake. The ground will quake. After learning about Olivia's hidden path, Val's attitude begins to shift. Just as tension peaks between the two, a sudden noise shatters the silence. Gunfire echoes non-stop throughout the parking lot of the large supermarket. Having appeared without warning at the center of the parking lot, a giant robot remains under constant fire from Ida Company's employees attacking from all sides. Those not engaged in the fire rush to evacuate civilians from the parking lot as fast as they can. If the robot is allowed to fire indiscriminately, evacuating civilians becomes nearly impossible. But a single figure draws out the robot's attention by firing at its feet, buying the others precious time to get civilians out safely. If recognition, data processing, and target priority reassessment, it takes 0.3 seconds and 1 second to lock on fully. I'll match that speed of yours. Bowser unloads at the robot's from point-blank range, deliberately drawing the robot's attention and waiting for its response to turn toward her. The instant it guns swings her way, she stops shooting, forces the robot's attention to turn back to the surrounding crossfire. Each step flows seamlessly into the next. Before long, the robot goes several minutes without firing a single shot. Impressive, right? You gotta be that good to build a company from nothing on your own. But that strength is also the Tory company's weakness. Somehow, I like her has a weakness. Yeah, that's a typo. So, someone like her has a weakness. Oh my god. No, that was my fault. Ah, jeez. I honestly think I might have dyslexia, or I just can't read. Not her personality, her company. She won't hire anyone unless they're on her level. Anyone she thinks will drag her down gets cut, which is why they're always short on manpower. no matter how strong one person is, they can only fight one contract war at a time. That's why she's so aggressive with headhunting. But she's known for trying to recruit anyone who looks promising. They say if you ever cross paths with Vals, you'll learn exactly how valuable you are. If you got value, she'll make her move. Have you ever gotten an offer from Vals? Nope. Hey, you just laughed, didn't you? If you got time to laugh, you got time to fire. You got time to fire your damn gun. Yeah. No goofing off. Wait. Isn't that a person? Isn't that person got massive cans? Before anyone realizes. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Sorry, I'm also having a snack. Before anyone realizes it, Olivia has already made her way from the parking lot exit to the encirclement formed by Ida Company. The Ida Company employees have no intention of allowing a civilian like Olivia to enter further inside, but stop! It is far too dangerous for a civilian. Sorry, but I've been asked to take care of something. Olivia effortlessly glides past the Ida Company's employees. What just happened? Oh no. When I tried to aim my gun, my neck went numb and I couldn't move. Anyway, we've got to drag her out. We can't let a civilian get caught up in this. Let her through. She agreed to help with the robot. But she's not a sales representative. She's a civilian. She's far from an ordinary civilian. She's retired now, but she was once called a legend. Watch closely, and I'm sure you'll learn a thing or two. Meanwhile, Vals was swapping out her empty magazines as tension creeps in. It doesn't seem to realize it's stuck in a loop. Its low-grade AI works in our favor, at least for now. Without overwhelming firepower, all I can do is waste ammo to buy time. So where is that promised heavy-duty firepower? Suddenly something slams into the robot's waist. A burst of white dust explodes towards explodes outward. The robot staggers, losing its balance. It's sturdier than I expected. Vals realizes the situation instantly. The one who caused the white explosion and knocked the robot off balance is Olivia. And she's the heavy-duty firepower Diana promised. The woman's rather resourceful. Does this mean you've been hired by Ida Company? No, like I said, I'm just an ordinary homemaker. Olivia reaches out into her bag and pulls something out. Oh my god, it's her butt wand! It's her frickin' butt wand, chat! Here it goes! Here we go. A gun, a grenade. I was considered several possibilities, but she's not gonna know it's this. Flower? Wait, what? Gathers in Olivia's palm. The side flower rises into the air. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. So she's not. Oh wait, yeah, she's not gonna transform. Oh, god dang it! She calmly points her her hand toward the robot. Next instant, fire. The floating sack launches forward at incredible speed. It slams squarely on the robot's legs. Already unsteady, the robot is unstable to withstand the impact. It stumbles, then crashes forward with a heavy thud. I figured this much wouldn't be enough to punch through it. In that case, wait. They are moved to launch the next attack, but Val suddenly steps in front of her, shouting, "You're a magical girl." Isn't that a problem? I can't believe I spent all this effort chasing a magical girl. I didn't expect this at all. Val bites down on her lip. Her expression hardened. I have a rule against hiring magical girls. It's one rule I refuse to break. You never know when they'll start going on about magical girl code of honor and make decisions that go against the company's interests. Not realizing you were one was a mistake on my part, but there's no point in crying over spilled milk. The only way to salvage my losses now is... If you're going to stand there thinking, please move. Olivia tries to walk past her, but it doesn't take long for Val to organize her thoughts and reach a decision. No, I refuse to accept her help. I'm reverting to my primary objective, back to the contract war. I'll finish this robot off myself. Contract war? I don't care what that turns out, or how that turns out. I just want to get this over with and go home. Soft metallic sound rings out. It's the sound of Val's aiming her gun at Olivia. What are you doing? Contract wars are competitions between participating companies. If a civilian intervenes, the war becomes void. I'm not about to let my efforts be rendered meaningless. I've already wasted enough time on a fruitless headhunt. That gun won't be enough to stop me. Care to put that theory to the test? An icy tension hangs in the air between the next moment. A gunshot rips through the parking lot. Uh-oh. What happened, chat? An unexpected individual emerges from within the robot. As the threat escalates, Olivia is forced to make a final decision. She's gonna transform? A sharp gunshot rings up in the middle of the parking lot. But it doesn't come from Val's gun. Good God Almighty. It comes from the weapon held by an old man who stepped out of the robot. The same robot collapsed after Olivia blasted flour. You dodged that from a distance? You're a lucky one. The fact that you're crawling out of that machine means you're a Gnair sales representative who would go after the robot. Gnair Industry? Ha! A company that doesn't recognize the value of my work has no right to call itself a company. What? Listen. We just received official statement from Gnair Industry regarding this contract war. They claim they participate in the contract. They never participated in the contract war to begin with, and they have no connection to the one taking place in the supermarket. Dr. Weil, is that you? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That means... Yep. It means every Gnair Industry participant in the contract war is a fake. We're not fakes. The old man shouts from the left. Because once my work is finally recognized for its worth, I'll be back in Gnair's core team where I belong. What's that supposed to mean? I was a senior researcher at Gnair. Until they scrapped my project and kicked me out, that is. All because that dim-witted magical girl wiped out the hive of interdimensional monsters. Thanks to that, my project The accumulation of my genius, my vision, and future technology itself was shelved in an instant. My team and I were thrown out into the streets. We scrapped together our severance pay and survived for 20 years, barely getting by, just to keep the project alive. And this is the result. My Transformer Fusion robot. Every man's dream. Not my dream. I mean, I would like to have giant robots to take over the world with. But not if they're from this guy. He's crazy. I can even use my jet engines to take off vertically and merge mid-air. Gun grazes past the side of the researcher's head, nicking his temple. He feels sharp pain for a few stands of hair being wiped out. So, in the end, you're just a fake. Cloud eyes burn with dark, sinister light. As she looks at the researcher, smoke curls from the barrel of her gun. Impersonating a company participating in a contract war is illegal. It also invalidates the war itself. Prepare yourself. If your actions for this war. I'll write off my time as a sunk cost and sentence you to a fate worse than death. Don't worry. Once Ganera sees the result of my work, he'll have no choice but to acknowledge us. We'll win this contract war with this robot, rack up massive contracts, and return to Ganera. Then we'll be bona fide employees of Ganera again. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you burned through your severance pay and need funding. The robot won't deliver the result you want. At least, not unless it looks like you do something about that atrocious AI. Or am I mistaken? You're absolutely mistaken. Oh? I admit that we couldn't invest in a decent AI technology, but we expected as much. That's why this beauty was built for manual control. The AI is just an assistant. You tell me those ridiculous moves were the result of manual control? You think I'd intentionally pilot like that? I built this thing myself. The joystick malfunctioned and I think it stopped responding, so the AI went rogue. But the impact from falling just now fixed it. Now I'll show you what it can really do. The researcher rushes back into the cockpit and slams the hatch shut. Moments later, the robot sides change. It forces itself upright with a heavy grinding motion. Ida Company's siege continues. Unlike before, the robot now stares directly at Valve, Olivia, and Diana. Its behavior pattern has certainly changed. It's certainly changed. It looks like the control stick really has been repaired. Winning the contract war is his objective, then his target would have to be the leaders. At that moment, the robot slams its fist down. Olivia grabs Diana and pulls her back. This time, Valve dives clear as well. The concrete shatters at where the fist lands, which would be us. Ha ha ha! Tremble before my robot's might. I'll crush you and win this contract war. If that punch had landed clearly, the result would have been far more devastating than a single shot. Don't worry, I'll finish this before that happens. And how do you plan on that? Firing bags of flour that won't cut it anymore. Closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. She opens them again. Her eyes glow with fresh resolve. Diana, looking for this? Diana tosses something over to. Oh my god, here it comes! Not even turning around, she catches it and slides it into her finger. Magical transformation ring. Oh, it's a ring. Okay. By the way it looks, I'm partly responsible for the contract war getting voided. But the least I can do is no more civilian. Resolve this is no more civilians getting harmed, and so don't have to deal with this any longer. Diana. Identification complete. Link on. Ready when you are. Transformation spell is the same as before. Got it. Leah raises her right hand and brings it to her chest. A powerful vortex wind erupts around her. Where is this wind coming from all of a sudden? It's not wind. It's concentration of pure magical energy. This flow and pressure is far stronger than before, and she hasn't even transformed yet. Fascinating. You always have managed to exceed my expectations. You're not getting away with this. I'm starting to swing down with a desperate motion, but Olivia remains unfazed as she shouts, "Here I go! Magical lyrical!" The cry is followed by an eruption of light. Oh, here it comes! Okay, we already know what's about to happen. Beam spurs from the ring in a blinding flash, flooding the entire parking lot. Ah, what's that light? Oh my gosh, here it comes. The robot reflexively pulls its arm back, raising a hand to shield the eyes from overwhelming brilliance. Within the dazzling glow, Olivia's voice rings out with perfect clarity. Sparkling heart, in the name of hopes and dreams, transform. Darkness returned from the points from whence you came. The light fades, revealing magical girl Olivia making her entrance. Good freaking golly, Miss Molly! Oh, good God! Okay. Clear it. There you go, chat. There you go. Matter of fact, hold on. It's like, oh, hold on. Boop. There you go, chat. There you go. Enjoy. There you go, chat. Magical Olivia making her entrance. She looks like a magical girl in every sense of the word. A magical girl. Is this for real? Isn't she a little old to be a magical girl? Every single one of them needs to shut up. They all need to shut their mouths. Shut their whore mouths. Shush, age doesn't matter. What matters is protecting the civilians. Ha, you're pretty ancient for a magical girl. Okay. He needs to die. Why you look older than my robot? Okay, yeah. He needs to go. This robot was built to defeat giant monsters and even magical girls couldn't handle. You don't stand a chance. Robot swings its fist once more. Flames soar from its elbow boosters as it accelerates straight toward Olivia. That's not gonna matter. She ain't gonna give a fuck. Watch. Like, watch, chat. However, Olivia remains completely still. Hey, what are you? The ground shudders as the heavy fist slams down. Is that all you got? Val stares in disbelief. Standing before her is Olivia, casually blocking the giant robot's fist with a single hand. How? The magical girl's costume converts the wearer's natural magical energy into defensive power. With the amount of magical power I have, I don't even need a barrier spell to stop a brute force attack like this. Freeze. Crack! Ice rapidly spreads outward from Olivia's palm as touching the robot, crawling across the arm and body. What is this? Magic? Damn it! The controls aren't responding. It's just ice. I'll power through it by activating all the boosters. As if I'd let you do that. Light, heed my call. Sparkling sparkles of light begin gathering around Olivia's butt wand. Oh wait, what are you doing? A weapon that threatens civilian lives has no place in this world. Which is why I intend to destroy it once and for all. Don't tell me he's going to use the technique to wipe out the hive. A hive? As in the nest of interdimensional monsters? Wait, does that mean she's a legendary magical girl who saved the world from the monster's threat? Sparkling heart, embrace the starlight. Fragrant dancing spiral. Burn with hope. Sparkle shower. Moment of silence, eternity goes by. All the spells go like that. Bear in mind, she made the spell when she was 10. I can hear you both, you know. Shut the fuck up. For a second, I thought I was actually in trouble. I guess your magic doesn't work against my boom fire. All she had to do was say fire. A flash of light erupts, engulfing the skies. That's a lot of ass. Seriously, Jack. Oh my god, and armpit too. Oh my gosh, there's already enough freaks on the internet already that freaking watch this stuff. A bombardment type spell, compress magical power into its absolute limit inside a magic wand, then unleashes in a violent straight line blast. This is the very magic that completely annihilated the hive of interdimensional monsters. I refuse to lose to some spell. I can hold on. Ah! The robot swallowed swallowed whole by the blinding radiance and vanishes without leaving a trace. The pillar of light stretches skyward, then slowly thins, dissolving into countless glittering particles that scatter into the air. Good work, Olivier. So it's over? I'll admit, I've lost face today. In the end, all anyone will remember from this contract war is that blinding light. What was it called again? Sparky power? It's Sparkle Shower. Diana, you don't have to correct her. It's the secret spell that saved the world. What's the harm in one more person knowing about it? Still, that was a brutal finish for a magical girl. I didn't think it would incinerate a researcher along with the robot. Listen closely. To what? Found Leeson. But all she catches at first is the murmur of Ida Company personnel, of personnel and shaken civilians. I don't hear any. Oh, it shrunk. Here's a faint, barely audible sound from. It's coming from above. Everyone closes their eyes, expecting an impact, but it never comes. Levitation? Just before he hits the ground, Olivier catches the falling researcher in midair with magic. I made it! Ah! Researcher promptly faints from the shock. Magical girls never harm people. Magic exists to protect them after all. She releases the spell, gently setting the researcher down, then turns to Diana and bows. That's why I can't accept either of your recruitment offers. I can't attack people, which means it'd be useless in your contract wars. And if I say that's fine, huh? Never mind. Magical Girl, huh? Honestly, I've always thought they were just outdated relics of the past. Looks like I was wrong. I'll withdraw for today. Oh my god, my nose is finally getting better. Next time, I'll win the contract war. And take you for myself. Sounds gay. With that, Val turns and calmly walks out of the parking lot. Next time, since outside interference invalidates contract war, she'll probably arrange another one later. As for the cleanup, this is where the person impersonating Ganair is. Who's in charge of the site? Perfect timing. Cleanup team's here. Since he's former Ganair researcher, it's only fitting that they handle it. Olivier, you'll end up being interrogated if you stay here. So you should head back to your daughter now. Here, take this. Hands over a bag. It's a neatly packed set of groceries matching everything Olivier had bought earlier. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's very nice. When did you get the time to prepare all this? I had my staff prepared ahead of time. But you know me. I like to plan ahead. Thank you, Diana. And this ring. About that, you don't need to return it. Or the costume. God damn. Seriously, chat. The fabric is barely holding. The fabric barely frickin' holds. The devs knew exactly what they were doing. And I'd appreciate it even more if you transformed every once in a while. Alright. Though I doubt I'll ever need to transform again. You never know. Some days you might feel like trying it on again. In any case, I should get going. There's cleanup to oversee, and I need to hand this researcher over. Diana gathers the nearby Ida Company employees, and together they carry the unconscious researcher away. Olivier watches them leave. It was good seeing you again, Diana. Following those words, Olivier promptly turns away and heads towards her parked car. She already packed her everyday clothes, and the magical girl ring glimmers in her hand. And that's it for this story. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, the butt one. Alright, let's fight. Let's do some fighting. Okay. Now fight. Whoa. Hey. Wait a minute. Whoa. Hold on. Oh my. Oh, wait. What the hell? Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, god damn. Wait. Lady. Stop. Please. My channel is going to die. I am going to get shut down. Okay, we're good now. Oh my god. Ow. Oh no! Ah! Calm down! Oh my god, why are they all so strong? Oh, god damn! Whoa, hey! Yeah, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try this again. Okay, hold on. What do you do? I can attack the enemy 4 times, dealing 21 magic damage. What the hell is this? Replace that with... Very front, vault. Let's see. 1844. Yep, this one. And with that... So I'll forego this. Yeah, I'm 65! Okay, yeah, definitely replacing her too. Yeah, only one support. Damn! Oh, that's... oh, excuse me, dying. Okay. Heave-ho! Oh no. Damn it. What the hell? What is this? Come on. Oh no, my robot's on fire. What the? Okay. No. And also no. What do you mean not enough? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh boy! Whoa! Wait! Wait! She just freaking flopped all over him. I mean, I'm pretty sure he enjoyed that. Okay. Let's replace with... this one. What? Oh, come on! Wait, dang it! Dang, come on now. Okay, and that gets replaced with a Bobot. Yes. And okay, now we got it. Oh, sweet. Whoa, wait, wait, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God damn it, why is it always so lewd? Oh cool, everyone survived this time. Oh, damn. Everyone survived this time. Hell yeah. Giggle, giggle. You're gonna turn back for now. Right, let's go to the event shop. Go to the shop. And I want tickets. The more draw tickets, the better. Okay, we got 3 chances. We got 3 chances, Chad. Oh, okay. 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 Let's go. Whoa! Oh my god! Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Damn it. I don't want stands. My god. Come on! Oh my god. What a frickin' bust. Just slap me in the face and call me a bitch, why don't you? Come on, what do you take me for? Come on. I should have actually gotten some for that. I should have gotten some for that. Bows. Alright, what's this gonna give me? Jafar's staff. Cool. Alright, new story. Best home cook. Shady business. Using it wrong. What the hell does that mean? Olivier receives a robot vacuum from Diana. Like a child, she begins to experiment with many features of the robot vacuum. I wonder what this is gonna turn into. Using it wrong. One ordinary peaceful afternoon, their attention hangs about Olivier's house. Olivier shoots the robot vacuum at a piercing look. It all started 10 minutes ago, when Olivier found a strange package at the front door. What's this package doing? I don't think I've ordered anything. Maybe it was Tia. I don't know why I'm getting tired. Let's see. To Olivier, it's for me. From Diana, department head of Ida Company Research and Development Team. So Diana's the one who sent this package. Well, what could it be? She didn't mention anything about sending a package. Carrying the package, Olivier steps into the house. Olivier opens the box, find the robot inside, along a handwritten note from Diana. Dear Olivier, here's a little something from Ida Company from your help at the supermarket. Meet Ida, our latest robot vacuum, equipped with Ida Company's cutting-edge technology. The crowning achievement of our R&D team. I'm sure you'll find a use for it in your day-to-day as an ordinary homemaker. I hope it served you well. Olivia removes the vacuum from the box. Oh, Diana, you really shouldn't have. Suddenly, an ominous thought flips through her mind. It's an ordinary robot vacuum, right? All that talk about being equipped with cutting-edge technology giving me a bad feeling. I suppose I'll give it a whirl. When Olivia presses the power button, the robot vacuum switches on with a mechanical whirr, whirr, and begins to busily roam around the house. Whirr. Arms crossed, Olivia shuffles up after the robot vacuum. Certainly looks like an ordinary robot vacuum. That being said, it doesn't seem to be doing an amazing job at cleaning. When it happens, the vacuum hits a wall in a nook and comes to a halt. Ran into a wall. Don't tell me it's broken. I set toward the robot vacuum to take a closer look, and when suddenly, whoosh! It accompanies crowning achievement doesn't disappoint. Robot hands emerge from the robot and sweep the corner of the floor spotlessly clean of dust. Oh wow! The robot vacuums are something else. At that moment, a single mischievous thought crosses Olivia's mind. She finds herself wanting to test the limits of the latest robot technology. Please, 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 do not do what I think you're gonna do with that robot. Please do not do what I think you're gonna do with that robot. Oh my God, please tell me you're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do with that robot. I wonder how it could handle something like this. Oh God, she clamped the hoses to her nipples. Olivia turns to the kitchen and returns with a cup of orange juice. Oh, okay. So you're gonna simulate to sucking up piss. I don't know. What the hell? Without skipping a beat, she tips the cup and juice splatters all over the floor. Let's see. She stares at the robot vacuum, full of anticipation. Swoosh! The robot vacuum promptly equips itself with a mop and wipes the floor clean. No way! I can't believe the robot vacuums have gotten so advanced. In disbelief, Olivia runs a finger across over the same spot. Once again, either company's crowning achievement doesn't disappoint. The robot vacuum has left the floor completely squeaky clean. I can't believe it. Not a trace of stickiness left. The floor is pristine. Sorry, dying. Hoo-hoo. But I bet you can't handle this. Please do not put the vacuum on your ass. Your ass is not a shelf. Or I don't know. I wouldn't know. Before long, Olivia wears the face of a little girl who found herself a new toy. No, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. She begins to pull apart the house with reckless abandon. The robot vacuum steps up to the challenge by revealing its arsenal of robotic arms. Meanwhile, a pair of strangers have stopped at the door. Boss, we're finally here. It's the home of the woman you've been raving about. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. She's the most capable person I've seen. At a point that I wish our employees would learn a thing or two from her. so you speak so lightly of her, but for some reason I feel a little nervous. Ease up. All you need to do is jot down everything she says while I talk to her. We're going to use the notes as basis for new employees' training manual. So make sure to record everything down to the very last detail. Why are you firing at me? Yes, ma'am. Alright then. Crash. She hears something breaking and shattering inside. What's that sound? The door doesn't seem to be locked. Should be open. Should we open it? Valve carefully opens up the door, and then suddenly... Ass! What about paint? Can you think you can handle paint? Valve is a woman drenched in water, a look of pure elation on her face as she messes around with a robot vacuum. Ha! Olivia is too focused on the robot vacuum to notice Valve. Is she the top talent you mentioned? The one you wanted to recruit at all costs? Well, she's impressive, and I mean that in more ways than one. Yeah, it's pretty obvious she's impressive. She's impressive in more ways than one. Valve is left speechless at the incredible sight before her. For a while, she stands there, frozen, before quietly closing the door. Looks like we got the wrong address. Oh, I figured, I knew it couldn't be her. The Archer team completely seems to have such high hopes for Olivia that Valve can't bring herself to tell the truth. The fact that woman messing around with the robot vacuum is the top talent she so desperately wanted to recruit. Oh. Shady business. It's another bustling day at the supermarket. Olivia wanders around the store with a hardened look on her face. Two shadowy figures cautiously tail her from behind. Boss, can you slow down? I just can't keep up. Quit whining. Moving slow as it is. The target is fast. The target is fast enough that she can vanish with a blink of an eye. Who are you tailing? Who are we tailing anyway? Do we really need to go this far? Remember that top talent I mentioned? Oh yes, ma'am. The one person you wanted to use as an exemplar for our employee training manual? That's right. She's the one we're tailing. I thought you were going back to ask her for instructions on what to write for the employee training manual. Why are we shadowing her? The shocking scene Valve had witnessed at Olivia's front door flashed through her head. Forget the employee training manual. We're dealing with an extraordinary woman here. She wouldn't make a good model for ordinary employees anyway. Which is why we're going into Plan B. Plan B? Plan B? You mean you're going to recruit her? I thought she turned your offer down. You turned me down, all right. Even the best terms weren't convincing for her. But everyone has something they want, and I'm sure that woman is no exception. I see. We're trying to find out what she wants. So that's why we've been shadowing her. Exactly. Valve and the HR employee pretend to be a customer browsing the store for merchandise while they sneak after all Olivia. It still looks like she's just grocery shopping. Patience. A clue could appear at any moment. While Valve and HR team employee are still talking, Olivia approaches the supermarket employee and talks to them in a low voice. You got the goods. Lady, you are the goods. Here you go. What is that? Powder. Oh my god! Is she getting what I think she's getting? The two discreetly exchange something as Val peers on. I think they're exchanging some kind of trade. It looks like they're exchanging slips of paper. Are you sure? Trust me. Do people usually engage in discreet exchanges at the supermarket? Let's keep tailing her for now. Having completed the suspicious exchange, Olivia hurries off, and Val's and her HR employees shuffle behind her. This time, he stops at the food aisle and glances around before approaching a supermarket employee. Excuse me. Olivia removes a small card from her pocket and cautiously holds it out to the employee. I'm going to need a little more than that. A little more. I can give you more if you buy a little more. Alright, I'll take these. Olivia receives something from the employee and hastily places it in her basket. They're exchanging those suspicious slips of paper again. They look like paper to me. While Val is deep in thought, Olivia scurries off. We'll tail her for a little while longer. I think we'll have our answer soon. I honestly think she's just bored and she wants to follow her. And she wants to follow that ass. Olivia arrives in the parking lot of the supermarket. Val's and the HR team employee are hide nimbly behind a car before peeking out from behind. For some reason, my heart's racing. I think I'm about to witness an incredible secret. I hope you're right. Olivia walks steadily over to the event booth at the entrance of the supermarket. Excuse me, you're back. I think she's finally going to use the paper. Wow, you really did collect them all. Here, let me get your lottery ticket. Lottery ticket? So she was secretly collecting stamps for a chance to win to enter the lottery. Which means she has her eyes on the prize. Meanwhile, Olivia holds out her stamp card to the employee. Here, I've collected them all. Amazing! I imagine that was quite a challenge. The requirements were quite demanding. I didn't think I'd be able to buy more food to collect more stamps. Alright then. Would you like to give the lottery machine a spin? Without skipping a beat, Olivia hand crank lottery machine. Oh, it's the ball machine. You know, the one that gives you the silver or gold ball. The wheel turns with a lively whirl. The balls. Yep, I called it because it's Japan. Balls of every color begin to mix inside. Finally, out of the lottery machine rolls a golden ball. Yep, told ya. Let's see what we have here. Wow, you won first prize. A trip abroad. Congratulations. Really? Yep, and not just any trip abroad. A trip to a beautiful beach. The employee bounds with excitement. To Olivia looks conflicted. She responds with tentative question. I'm sorry, but I don't think I could have it exchanged for something else. But what? Are you sure? I'm afraid I won't be needing it. Olivia points to a different prize, and the employee's eyes widen. Are you really sure? I would like to have my prize in exchange for that prize up there. Okay, you insist. Alright, here you are. The fifth prize. That's adorable! She exchanged a trip to a beach for a plushie. That's so cute. You know, enjoying the simple things in life are far greater. It's just far greater. Don't you think so, chat? And I think I might actually have to end it after this episode. That kind of makes this stream a little short, but I'm feeling fatigued. This limited edition doll was released 10 years ago. We found it at the corner of the warehouse, so we decided to include it as a prize. At the very moment, Val's and the HR team employees' eyes widen. Sure, it's limited edition, but to give up a trip for a stuffed puppy. I knew it. The woman has extraordinary tastes. But in there, Olivia receives the doll. Her eyes light up and gasp and clasps in her arms. My daughter wanted one when she was a little girl, but I couldn't get her one because the doll was in such high demand. I never thought I would see it here. I know it's late, but I'm glad I was finally able to get one for her. That's so sweet. A contented smile on her lips, Olivia leaves the stuffed puppy tucked in her arms. Boss? At last, I have it! A secret weapon that will win Olivia over and bring her over to our side. It's the doll! Yes, the answer was so simple. She's a mother. Of course, the most important thing to her would be getting a present for her precious daughter. HR, I want you to scour the country for all copies of that stuffed puppy now. Yes, ma'am. As the toy company sends Olivia a gift of stuffed puppies along with another job offer. Oh my god, all of which was flatly rejected. No wait. Oh, nice. Oh, we got a Caesar. Hey! Nice. Oh, does that mean we can level up again? Nope, not enough to level up yet. Nope, it's not. Wait, hold on. Yes! I was able to collect them all. Can I level up? Nope, we can't level up yet. Okay, the most I can do, because this is all the energy I have left, chat. I can do one more story. Let's see. Good luck with your training. The special course is finally ready. This time it's a real relaxation course. So we can actually rest properly this time. Of course. It's the least to get lost since the bathhouse is so big. So I'll guide you around. Make sure you stick close to me. Oh, so apparently I got 3 more again. Stir. Ah! Master? My vision is dark. My head is throbbing. You have a migraine. I force my eyes open and Ventana's worried face comes into view. Master, are you awake? A soft, warm sensation cradles in the back of my head. It's Ventana's lap. This is a situation that most people would be thrilled to be in. Ventana? Are you okay? Did it hurt a lot? I slowly pushed myself out, clutching my aching head. What happened? It definitely came to the bathhouse with Ventana, but what happened after that? I slowly traced the fragments of my memory. Followed Ventana to the bathhouse. I changed clothes, then stepped into the corridor, where Ventana was waiting for me. Whoa! Ventana jumped in surprise the moment she saw me, and took a step back. What's wrong? Do I look weird? No, you don't look weird at all. Actually, it suits you. It's just all hanging out, isn't it? Ventana avoided my gaze and muttered quietly. It's because the clothes are nice. Want to look around the garden first? It snowed, so the scenery is really pretty. Sounds good. Haha. Alright, stick close to me. It's pretty big, so it's easy to get lost. I followed Ventana into the garden and arrived at a place blanketed with soft white snow. Here it is, the hot spring garden.
Wow!
The hot spring garden was genuinely beautiful.
Yeah!
The snow reflected a soft orange glow, while fallen leaves drifted gently in the wind. Clear water trickled beneath the bridge, and the sea stars stretched across the sky. Sea of stars stretched across the sky. Oh my god. I walked side by side with Ventana, taking in the garden together. The moment felt incredibly peaceful. Walking like this with you, Master. Ventana's face slowly turned red. She murmured in a small voice. It feels kind of like we're a couple. I freaking knew it. She wants it.
She wants the baker's loaf!
Oh my god. I can't. I can't. I just can't. Is something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. No, nothing's wrong. No. Ventana suddenly raised her voice and waved her hands frantically. For something saying it was nothing, her face was bright red. Has your cold gotten any better yet? Ah, is my face red? Yeah, it's really red. Yeah, it's really cold. It's more like I took cold medicine. I took the cold medicine I had brought with me at Vela's insistence and handed it to Ventana. Here you go. No, you idiot! That's not what she wants. Cold medicine. I told you I don't have a cold. So it wasn't a cold. Why is her face over? Oh my god, this guy is dense! Dense! This dude's head is denser than diamond! Alright, I'll relax a bit. Oh my god, so friggin' dense! As I'm just about to put the cold medicine back in my pocket, Ventana quickly snatched it away. I mean, you don't need to take it back. I might use it someday. I'd just be uncomfortable, sitting in your pocket anyway. I'll hold on to it! We've seen the garden enough, so let's go. Already? Ventana hugged the cold medicine with both hands in her boob and scurried off toward the bathhouse. Each hand clutched with boob. I don't know. Coffee and coffee milk is really the best. We were walking down the corridor of the bathhouse, drinking coffee milk. We got from the vending machine. That's when we came upon a wide space of cold air. This is the break room. This is where people cool off after sitting in the hot springs. Ventana hummed to herself as she looked around the lounge. Then her eyes suddenly lit up at something. Table tennis! Yes! Yes! Table tennis! Of course! In the corner of the break room, there was a blue ping pong table and an orange ping pong ball. Master, wanna play table tennis with me? Never played before. Seeing me hesitate, Katana grabbed my hand and pulled me toward the table. Come on, table tennis is super easy, I'll teach you. You get the hang of it in no time. Let's play, okay? I couldn't bring myself to refuse her sparkling eyes. Alright, maybe just one game. You're doing the right thing, buddy. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Great. Okay. First you hold the paddle like this. And then swat it across her ass, just like that. And after a quick table tennis lesson came to an end. Was I right? Whoa! The ball I hit shot straight ahead. Ventana failed to return it properly. And maybe it was because I built arm strength holding frying pans all the time. Before I knew it, the score I got was huge. That's what she said. Did I just discover an unexpected talent? Master, were you lying? Is this really your first time? It is. Fine. I'll definitely score a point with this next one. Hurry up and serve. Alright, here I go. This time for sure. Pong! Yeah! I gave her an easy serve, but Ventana didn't even manage to touch the ball with her stiff movements. No way! Her utterly defeated expression was so cute that I couldn't help but laugh. Did you just laugh at me? Ventana, your swordsmanship is amazing, but you're not so great at table tennis, huh? Annoyed! When I teased her a little, her forehead twitched as a vein popped out. Even if it's you, Master, I can't stand losing. I'm the successor of the two towel blade style. Can't back down here. I won't disgrace my senpai's name. Huh? The moment Ventana put power into her voice, the flow of air around this chain. She gripped the paddle like a sword and took the stance she would during training. Isn't that the stance? Well, it shouldn't matter since it's table tennis. Oh, but it will matter. Watch this, chat. This one's going for the down under. It serves good. I served again, expecting Ventana to move stiffly again. Nope. Towel blade style, 10th form. Towel blade style. Here's Tiger Strike. Boom. A thunderous sound boomed so loud that it made my ears ring. In an instant, the ping pong ball slammed right into my nuts. Carried by an overwhelming force, came flying straight toward... Oh, my face. Okay. Down under. You've influenced me. You influenced me, Sydney. You influenced me. Ah! Master! Having been hit on the forehead by that ping pong ball, in the nuts by that ping pong ball, I passed out. And with that, my memories returned. Imagine getting hit in the nuts so hard that it actually made your head hurt. I sit beside Ventana, rubbing my throbbing head. Forehead. God damn it! The fuck? Just what kind of training does she go through for a ping pong ball to hit this hard? Sorry, Master. I didn't mean to put that much strength into it. Well, she won. In more ways than one. Ventana presses an ice pack against my forehead, her voice completely deflated. A sharp cold gradually eases the pain in my forehead. I'm always like this. Whenever I put strength into something, I end up messing everything up. It's okay. Huh? Is something wrong? That's just who you are, Ventana. You're someone who always gives it your all. Master. Ventana's face turns a little red. She suddenly jumps to her feet. Master, let's go into the hot springs. If you go into the special hot spring, you'll feel better right away. Follow me. Ah! The clock standing in the center of the break room rings out a clear chime. What's that sound mean? This is... Ventana looks at the clock, her expression stiffening. This is the bell, the hot springs are closing. Looks like I was unconscious longer than I thought. It's already time for the hot springs to close. Ah! I really wanted to show you the hot springs today. Ventana lowers her head, her eyes welling up in tears. I step closer to Ventana and gently place my hand on her shoulder. You did what you could, but it wasn't enough. We can go to the hot spring next time. Thanks to you, I got to see a beautiful garden and wake up under your mountainous cleavage. I mean, I got to play table tennis with you today. Is that really enough for you? Yes. Of course, I had a great time today. Ventana stares at me for a moment and relaxes her stiff expression with a small smile. I'm really glad to hear that. But the hot springs are even more fun, so I'll definitely show you next time. I like the sound of that. And shall we go? We slowly walk out through the bathhouse corridor. Ventana walks just straight up ahead, the whole time humming softly. Her footsteps are as light as those as light of a little bluebird. Master, is your forehead okay? I still feel really bad about that. I'm fine. I'm pretty tough. Yeah, I have a concussion. 5 concussions. I think 4 is fish. Dick. I was like, it looked a bit swollen earlier. That's what she said. Make sure to put some ice on it. That's what she said. Don't worry about me. Worry about your cold first. Come on. I told you it's not a cold. Why do you always say it's a cold, Master? Your face was red. Dense! That's... Anyway, let's go straight to the hot spring first next time. I'll make sure you relax properly. Looking forward to it. It's a promise. Then it's getting late, so good night, Master. Good night, Ventana. Alright. And with that, I'm gonna have to wrap it up for today. Anyway, I want to thank you all so much. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, oh my god. If you haven't followed me on Kick. If you haven't followed me on Kick yet, definitely follow me now. Jeez, I haven't gone to my TikTok in so freaking long. I probably should start uploading clips there. Alright, first I'm gonna check if I can... Ah, damn, we were at 8 viewers before? Shoot. If I had known earlier, I probably would have ended the stream and raided somebody. Damn, I would have been able to raid Spider Bro. But hey, we're at 61 followers right now. We only got 39 followers to go before we reach 100. We have yet to meet any subscription goals, though. Right now, the current goal is only 5. And so if I earn a sub, I earn a sub. I'll figure out some kind of incentive for subs. I'll figure something out for that eventually. Maybe when I reach 1,000, I'll think of something. All right, everybody. Again, thank you all so much. Make sure you check out my. Make sure if you go to my Kick, make sure to go to my About page and check out my Linktree, platform sponsors and more. And if you want to donate to my, Stream Elements to help buy me a sandwich or help me get some much needed equipment to better entertain y'all with, donate to my Stream Elements. All right, everybody, that's all the time we got. We will have more waifus next Monday before I go on vacation. And with that said, I'll see you all next time. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wait. Okay, now we got 5. Okay, hold that. Do not go anywhere. We're going to Spider Bro. We're going to Spider Bro. All right, everybody. Be kind, be courteous, follow his rules, and have a good time.